Hello, ActorSage here on the Sage channel, and guessy what? I was on Keymailer recently, a place where you can go ahead and get keys, or at least request keys, and sometimes indie developers send them to you. And I saw this game, AIPD, Artificial Intelligence Police Department, and I thought, you know what? I don't usually go for 2D games, but this one's made in Unreal Engine, and it looks kind of awesome, so you know what, let's give it a go. And you know what, it's actually quite enjoyable. So I requested the key, and they sent it to me, and I'm having a lot of fun time. So I thought I'd share it with you guys and gals. So, simply, basically it's a wave-based thing, but we'll go ahead and hop into it. When you click play, you do have the option of having other people join in, which is pretty damn nifty. I think it's only local, but considering it's a PC game and it has local option right there, that's pretty damn awesome. It's sort of like Geometry Wars, you'll see in a minute. But there are different modes here. You got your tough transports, where there's transports that come through the levels, you can blow those up, and you can get stuff from them, like power-ups. This basically makes them tougher. Hostile space, basically the world you're in can be super duper dangerous. This basically activates all the dangers. High-tech armada enemies can do special movie sort of things, and this basically means they're all active. Or you can do design. If you click design, you can actually choose what sort of things are turned on and what sort of things aren't. You'll notice there's a bunch of these, like plus 50 or whatever, will buy all these, and that's basically bonuses to your modifiers, because this is sort of not just like Geometry Wars, but also it's almost like it's got roguelike components. You can starter bonus multiplier there. So we're just going to go standard for the time being. We click on that, we can click the medium difficulty. We're going to choose phaser because I quite like phaser. You'll also notice this is your little ship right here hovering. As you click on things, it switches out the items on it, which is actually pretty damn cool. Like you can see the Gatling gun here, the shotgun, which I actually got pretty far with, and the phaser, which I'm actually quite enjoying. And you can see down at the bottom right, we have a next unlock at 25,000 points, and lifetime we're at 22,000. So we're getting close to that, and when that hits it, it'll unlock something else. So we're ready to go. We'll hit spacebar to carry on to the next thing, and then I think we're going to go with, basically this is your engine, and you can actually see at the top right there, it changes that thing out as we go through these, which is pretty cool. Heck, the last one's even got little things that come down here. Very cool. Anyway, we're going to go for point defense, because I end up bumping stuff, and that automatically activates a shield if you have a shield power up. So we're going to go spacebar to say done with that, and it's going to load us into the game. And like I said, similar to Geometry Wars, very cool hex grid in the background. And then I have this main weapon, which, unlike the Gatling gun, where it basically shoots 2 Gatling guns forward, or the shotgun, which does like pretty wide bursts, same as this, this basically just aims out and annihilates anything that is within those 2 big aiming reticles there. And it'll even fire continued lasers on things like that. Now you will notice that I've surrounded myself with trouble and actually taken a little bit of damage there. Oh god, where'd that come from? And you will be able to see that above my little character, there's a little tiny icon there. It looks like a shield. If I was to go ahead and press spacebar, that activates whatever power up you have above your vehicle. A little bit confusing, honestly. I think it should have been left and right, because if you get a power up below your vehicle, you can press right click to activate that, and I'm sure we'll find one. Now, like I said, this is Geometry Wars, but with some roguelike stuff, which is why I had some of those items unlocked, because I've already played through this, and there's going to be more unlocked, but it's also wave-based. So we've completed wave 1, and you now choose between power-ups. So we're going to go with, I say power-ups, between negatives, really. Arena is affected by EMP that disables primary weapon system. Let's not go with that. Let's go for the one on the right. Player constantly leaks multipliers. Or player leaks multipliers constantly. So that's basically at the top left, you'll see we have our multiplier there, 241. If we don't do anything and we just fly around, it should, yep, it just decreased there. You can see all those little multiplier orbs bounced right off of us. And boy, oh boy, we got ourselves surrounded. So we've picked up another power-up. We're going to right-click, and that's like a big shockwave. This is one of my favorites because it's actually got pretty good range on it as well. So right-click shockwave, right-click shockwave. And you'll actually see a number on our character there. It's a little number 1, indicating we can fire it one more time. So fire it once more, pick up another multiplier, and look, we managed to get the same one again. Pretty damn nifty. So like I said, I do wish it was left and right with those power-ups, and not so much just the above and below, because it gets a bit confusing when you're using the mouse. You're like, okay, which one was that again? You get used to it though, I guess, but it's a little hard to remember, I find, when you're hurrying. Oh god, that big fireball in the middle, you basically have to pick that up before all things go wrong. Basically, it's a large explosion that you can actually pick up, and if you pick it up before it blows up, you know, it just doesn't go off. That green thing we just ran into was a power-up as well, but I, of course, managed to get myself shot, and ended up, I'm not sure if we even picked it up. Oh, let's go ahead and right-click! Right-click! No, I hit. Right-click! Right, okay, wasting those, that way we can pick up another power-up. Our other power-up, oh, pick that up, there we go. No matter where you are, if those things go off, you take damage, which is a little tiny bit unfortunate. There we go, defeated that guy. What do we got coming at us now? Transports are faster. Why not? There we go. Coolio. And those guys are basically like suicide bombers, I think. They get to you and they blow up into bombs. Yikes, you do landy. And take out... Ooh, not exactly sure what happened there. There's still some stuff I'm not fully understanding. I've only put maybe an hour or two into this. Yarp. Some stuff I don't understand. By the way, I guess I didn't really... Oh, pick it up. If those go off, like I said, no matter where you are, you take damage. Whew, scary. Let's get that power up. What do we want? Oh, space bar, and we'll right click. Why not? Whoosh. That right click was very powerful. Oh god, pick that up. Can we please pick that up? It didn't. Oh, it's supposed to have been two of the same thing, so it wasn't going to give it to us. Damn. Let's see what this power up do. Oh, it just spits out multipliers apparently. Or no, that's just. We still have that countdown thing on, I think. Nope, maybe not. I thought we still had that. Yeah, every now and again we're still losing it. So it's like every time you do one of those, like, here, what bonus do you want between waves? Well, we'll go for, you know, basically enemy drones are faster, so we get a 75 multiplier. Well, you keep that even after that wave is done. So basically, if we don't keep gathering, we're just going to spit out multipliers every now and again, no matter what. Oh god, getting a bit chaotic here. Yikes, you dandy. Controls, if I didn't say, are pretty dang simple. WASD to move about, and then spacebar, of course, as I've said, and right click to be using your different power-ups, depending on where they are, and left click your mouse to aim and shoot. So we can pew pew. Let's see, let's do a big old missile. That was not exactly the best timed missile, and that guy just ran straight into me. There we go, there's a weak spot, I think. Our character's health is the green bar on the left there, and oh dearie, let's select something. Super weapons, transport fusion bomb, on death, cool, awesome. Yeah, anyway, and the blue bar on the right basically is your weapons power, so you can see it fills up with red. Once it's all the way full, you can't shoot for a little bit. Oh, that's a big kaboom. There was a transporter that blew up in there. Uh-oh, we're about to take a little damage there. When you get hit too, I believe you usually spew off some of your multiplayers, just like Sonic when he hits a ring or something. Oh god. And I'm getting overwhelmed here. Jesus. So yeah, it's a bit of a... Oh no! It can be a bit of a chaotic game. Yikes, you little dandy, man. Oh, yikes, you little dandy. Yeah. But hey, we got something else. So let's do active menu. Unfortunately, if you say play again, it won't actually take you straight to like options where you can swap out your gear. You see high scores are just psychotic. Let's do spacebar again and say done. We'll go to hostile space. We'll do normal or medium difficulty. And let's try out this new weapon, because who knows what that is. It actually looks sort of like a aimed laser. Spacebar to continue. We'll go with the point defense again. Or do we want to go with the all-around one? Jack of all trades. Moderate speed, shields, cooling. And we'll go with the point defense. I think it'll probably serve us reasonably well. Cool, and we'll continue on with this. And now you'll be able to see like all sorts of dangers and all sorts of craziness. Oh no, this one actually requires me to aim. Oh, pick that up before it goes off. Oh, and look, the map's closing in on us because all the dangers of the map are activated. Oh! The map is closing in. No, 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 no. Pick up, quick. I just got hit. I just literally stopped there and was like, uh-oh, what do? I need to pick up power up, but what did it do? Oh, no, 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 no. So yeah, a little hard to keep track of the power-ups. It's clever how they have them set up and floating around your vehicle and everything, but I really am not the best at keeping track of that. Maybe it's just a failing of mine and not so much anything the game should actually change. Alrighty, wow, and I instantly just got hit there. Let's get up there and pick that up before it blows up. Cool. Defeat you. Pick that up. We don't need it. Okay, we need to actually make sure we're using our power-ups here. I think that's one of the reasons I end up failing in this is because I'm not making good use of my power-ups. These power-ups are usually pretty plentiful, as you can probably tell, and it seems like so often I'm just forgetting to use them. Maybe I should look into seeing if there's a rebind key binding, so maybe I can put the other power-up instead of spacebar. It would simply be... Oh god. See, I already got 2 more power-ups. So now we're like firing missiles out at everything. Pick that up quick. And we got 2 more missiles. You see the number on our actual HUD there. It said 1. HUD? I meant, hood. Yeah. Boom. See, we had a 1 there and I fired that last missile off. Grab you. I think these weapons probably have pretty good range, it would seem, and can hit through multiple enemies very easily. Uh-oh, that's not good. Let's make sure we're using all of our power-ups here. Key to success is just keep using them, like big bombs like that. Jesus. So yeah, I think that's the way you succeed at this game. You just bombard your enemies with all of the power-ups as they come at you, and keep moving, and yeah, somehow don't get overwhelmed by the graphics, which I haven't really mentioned. I'm not usually one for 2D games, but I actually quite like the graphics of this game. Like I believe I mentioned earlier when I was on Keymailer and I saw this game, it's the reason I requested a key for it, is because the graphics caught my eye. It's usually not my cup of tea, a 2D thing, but I mean, look at it. It's Unreal Engine, and it's got that sort of, hey, we're Tron-esque awesome vibe, and I love it. I mean, even like when we're moving, you see how we leave down this trail of sort of, oh my god, overwhelmed and not using power-ups, forgetting everything I just talked about. Yeah, whoops. No. Sorry, got overwhelmed. But yeah, when you move, you put down this sort of circuit board thing. Shields are escorted. Cruiser are escorted by a shield. Let's go with this one. Heat explosion. Okay, we're back to this point now. He's got the big baddies. Okay, we're cool. That's a laser. That's not good. That's chasing me. I'm taking damage like crazy. Oh god. But as I was trying to say, yeah, there's beautiful hex grids in the background. The edges of the map have this beautiful circuit board orange thing. And of course, everywhere we move, we lay down this cool blue setup. Oh god, I don't even know where the bomb was. I was just flying and hoping it didn't hit me, but I forgot to hit everywhere. Jesus. Yikes. I love it. I love the art style. It's simple, but it's what there is cool. So, I love it. Flight speed is slower. No, don't need that. Deploy EMP, that was probably a mistake. We're going to go down here. We're going to die quick. We are so dead. No, we are toast. Hey, how you doing? Yep. But hey, we unlocked something new. Again, can't just automatically equip it, I don't think. You have to actually go to menu. Anyway, guys and gals, that is this game. If it catches your fancy, I'll be putting a link in the description down below to, I think they got a Steam page unlocked. I'm not absolutely positive, but hey, it's a lot of fun. It's even a game I usually wouldn't play, but I'm enjoying it. Anyway, guys and gals, thank you a bunch for watching, and I shall see you all next time. Ta-ta.